Hi, my name is Trent Martin. I'm interested in applying through chemistry staffing. So here's a little bit about me. I just graduated this May from Bible University with a degree in Christian ministries with the emphasis on youth and a minor in Bible. So that's a little bit about me. I'm really tall, 6'7". I love youth ministry, and a little bit about my family and my background is I grew up in a household um, that my dad is not the Christian. He has not been a Christian his entire life. He still goes to church with us, still searching, still hoping and praying every day. He's my mission field at home. My mom is a Christian. She's kind of what brought me. My younger sister, who's 4 years younger, just graduated high school. She's the one who brought us to church and helped bring us to Christ. So that's a little bit about my family. And actually, we went to Saddleback Church, grew up right next to it, with Pastor Rick Warren. And I went there for the past 18 years of my life, since I was probably 3. So that's kind of what I grew up in. I just wrapped up a year-long internship, my third internship with the church, and this was with the high school ministry, and it was just a great experience. So as far as my current ministry, I'm living back in La Mirada, right next to Biola, right across the street from my fiance. So we're both looking for a new church to kind of fit into. She left her home church. I left my home church recently, so because we kind of moved areas. So we're looking at different churches, hoping to hop into one. And that's kind of a little bit about me. We just got engaged in April. That's super exciting. And then as far as what I'm passionate about, I think I'm super passionate about sports. You can see with the shirt I'm wearing, LA Galaxy. I'm passionate about sports. I'm passionate about my relationships, my friendships, my fiance. I'm passionate about community. I'm passionate about the fact that God has called me to being a pastor, that God has called me to help bring the gospel to others. And I think I'm passionate about seeing life change in young adults and students, because He doesn't have to wait till you have gone through a university and gotten a biblical degree in theology. He can use you right where you are and wherever you're at. And so I think I want to empower the students through that, because these students and these young adults can be world changers for God. And that's I'm passionate about, is that God's called me to that, and I kind of want to bring that into my ministry. And what I'm looking for briefly is a youth ministry position. I came from a super large church, Saddleback, but I'm open to working churches of any size. Although large churches don't scare me, small churches don't scare me either. I mentioned either size. Locations that me and my fiance have talked about are Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and then other places in Arizona and California. But we're mainly applying. I'm doing this application for the Utah St. George South Mountain Community Church position. We're open to all those locations though, and that's kind of a little bit about what I want as a position. I want to be a youth pastor, work with young adults as well, and that's kind of the dream and the goal. And I'm just so excited that I get to even apply and just go through this journey with you guys, helping with the assessments and the videos. And other things about me is that I'm a type 9 on the Enneagram. I'm an ISFJ on the Myers-Briggs. My top 5 strengths are developer, woo, win others over, restorative, positivity, and empathy. So that's just a little bit of my personality. So, yeah, thank you for listening.